So I'm going to put a recipe together today that I found online. I have two pretty smushy leftover organic bananas, and I'm going to make what's called, let's see, double chocolate banana muffins. They looked really good, and they are from showmetheyummy.com. I wanted to make something different than banana bread, so we're going to try this. I'm gonna do a little bit changes and hopefully it works out. So first off, we're starting off with 6 tablespoons of softened butter. I softened and put in the pan already. And then I'm gonna put my bananas in, which have been in the refrigerator, so they're a little tough, but not too bad. They're pretty soft though. Nice and soft and mushy. I love banana bread, but every time I make it, it doesn't seem like it gets eaten, so we're gonna try this. Because who doesn't love chocolate muffins? It does call for 3 large bananas, so I'm gonna do 2 because that's what I have. They're pretty big bananas though. Wash my hands super quick here. Of course, in the video they show someone mashing it up with a fork, but I'm just gonna use my mixer. Okay, so instead of the 3rd banana, I'm just gonna take like a 1/4 cup of plain non-fat Greek yogurt and see how that will make it hopefully nice and moist. And I'll let you know, of course, how they turn out. So I'm gonna take 1/4 cup. Add it in there. And do all the wet ingredients first, like usual. There's the lid. It's hard to see because it's clear. All right, and then 1 large egg, so nice farm fresh egg. And crack that right in there. And I had to restock my sugar, so I got to refill my bowls. So brown sugar. They do have the organic brown sugar at Aldi, which is nice. It's just kind of a small bag. I only grabbed 1. And add this to the rest. Oh, it smells really good. And this one just calls for brown sugar. Oh, my computer turned off. I don't know how much. Let's see. 3/4 cup. So I'm just going to take a 1 cupper and measure 3/4-ish cups. Okay, that looks good. Pantry, which is a hot mess right now. And then of course vanilla as well, and that it calls for 1 teaspoon. This is actually outside, almost out, so I did buy some more at Aldi as well. I'm just gonna put the rest in there. Okay, it's looking good. Get that mixed up good, and then we'll put all the dry ingredients in at once and then mix it together. And then while this is resting, I'm going to turn on the oven. So it says to turn it on to 425 at first. I'm so bad at remembering to get the papers for the cupcake liners, so I just spray them really well with the olive oil spray, and it always works out fine. So I don't need regular sugar for this recipe, but I'm gonna refill my sugar. Let's see if this big bag I got from Walmart will fit in there. Organic cane sugar. Last time I had it half cane sugar, half like coconut sugar, but I did not grab the coconut sugar this time. I should. And of course I like to cook with bake with maple syrup as well. But we have been out. And our neighbors have not opened their stand yet because it's still pretty chilly out. Alright, we'll fill that later. Can't quite get it open. That's okay. So that looks good. I'm going to turn it off and add the dry ingredients. 1 cup of flour. So King Arthur flour is what I'm using. I just put 2 half cups in there. I am still trying to get a good sourdough down. I have not been successful. It's growing. The starter is growing, and also, almost for the sugar, nice and bubbly, and it looks great, but I tried the float test and it never floats. I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong. I really just need to research or do something. But I've done a couple recipes with the sourdough discard, and those have been wonderful. Okay, 1 cup of cocoa powder. I forgot to get that out of the pantry. I think my half a cup will fit in there. Let's see if I can do this without dirtying another spoon. So half a cup of cocoa powder. This is cocoa powder that I get from Aldi. I tried to get the organic one. Oops, okay, close enough. Half a cup of cocoa powder. Anyways, I tried to get the organic one from Meijer or Walmart, but I, again, have forgot. So I just grabbed this one from Aldi. 1 teaspoon of baking soda. And 1 teaspoon of baking powder, so 1 of each. 1. Right now, Riley's having a sleepover at a friend's house. Elizabeth is still downstairs in the room, and Lucas is going fishing with Daddy. It's a beautiful day. Tomorrow's going to be even better. It's going to be like close to 70 and sunny tomorrow. Maybe a little cloudy, but not too bad. All right, let's see. 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. I forgot that as well. All right. And just gonna eyeball the cinnamon. There we go. Okay. Oh, salt. Goodness. We're getting all kinds of stuff today. And 1 teaspoon of salt. I will, in the comments, I'll link this recipe if anyone else wants to share it or try it. I love to try new recipes online. I made something the other day that was really good that had the cinnamon and chocolate in it. What was it? Goodness, I can't remember. Oh, it's the little oat bites, which are really good, and Lucas likes them as well. They kind of look funny because they almost look like little balls of wet chocolate, but they taste really good, and they're full of protein. Christopher and I went and grabbed coffee this morning because I'm out of any healthy-ish creamer, and I'm sure this isn't any better for me, but it's my special little treat on weekends and sometimes during the week. I went to Aldi after work yesterday and picked up this water bottle. So this one and another one almost exactly like it for 10 bucks. It's metal on the inside, super duper nice. 10 bucks for 2 water bottles. They're like eco-friendly as well. You can't dishwash them, but I love this. It said it's for kids, but it's a decent size. I'm gonna use it. Okay, and then this does call for 3/4 to 1 cup of dark chocolate chunks, but I just have regular chocolate chips. So let's use our half a cupper. And I'm probably just gonna do like one heaping half a cup and not a whole cup. Let's see how that looks. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it looks super duper yummy in there. Very chocolatey. And that's it. So it does say to bake at 425. Let me see to the instructions here. Bake for 5 minutes at 425, then reduce the heat to 350 while the ovens are still in the muffins are still in the oven, and then bake an additional 12 to 14 minutes. So that's what we'll do. Alrighty. Let's use my spoon here. This looks super good. I don't know if you can see it, but you can smell the banana, a little bit of the Greek yogurt, just to add a little bit of depth. And we'll try it. So once I get enough starter discard, I'm gonna try to make a whole bunch of waffles. I don't know if you've ever read the ingredients on the back of an Eggo waffle, but they're terrible. So I really want to make some sourdough waffles for the kids to throw in the toaster, like pop a bunch in the freezer. And then they can have those for breakfast in the morning. We'll see how it turns out. I don't quite have enough of the discard yet, so maybe after today or tomorrow I will, because it seems to grow in the fridge as well. Oh, clean up my mess. This muffin pan is so well loved. I used it for so much and it's super old, but it works just fine. Spray from Aldi because that's definitely done. I don't like canola oil. Canola oil is just no good. So when I buy like spreadable butter for stuff as well, I buy from Aldi the real butter with olive oil added, just to make it more smooth instead of just buying like regular butter. Because we used to buy it with canola oil till I read about how bad canola oil is for you and the inflammatory effects it has. So we use olive oil now for pretty much everything. All right, super yummy. So it was super busy week at work this week. We were busy and I got out late several days. Of course I had Tuesday off because I was on call Monday, but super duper busy week and my house is a mess. After I get these done, I'm going to chop up the pineapple, empty the dishwasher, do some dishes, and then vacuum all the floors again because they're so dirty from my silly old dogs. Alrighty, I'm gonna fill these, pop them in the oven, and I'll show you what they look like when they're done and let you know how they taste. All right, it fits. Yay. I want to get one of those big, the big glass, they're almost like big giant mason jars. A lot of people have them on the YouTube channels, but I don't even know how big they are, but they hold a ton. I want to get those to put my flour and sugar in, and my oatmeal, gluten-free oatmeal as well. But they're a little expensive. Well, that's my goal, is to get big ones. Much easier to store for like big packages, and like the big 5 or 10 pound bags of flour to store in would be nice. So I did make another video earlier this week on Tuesday when I was off, but I didn't like how it turned out, so I just did the oat bites. But I wanted to show you this I got at Aldi. So this tiered tray, I had it in the box when I showed you last. So I've been wanting one of these. I don't know, for example, put this water bottle on there. So it's really cute. The only thing is it has carrots on it because it was on sale at Easter time, or for sale at Easter time. I didn't buy it just because I'm cheap and I wanted to wait. And I honestly didn't want it because it has carrots on it. Riley and I put it together last night. Super easy to put together. Anyways, it went on sale for $2.49 at Aldi, so I had to get it because that was super cheap. And then I think I'm just gonna take some white spray paint and spray over this so I can use it. And then finding a spot in my kitchen for it. Some stickers on there still, but I love it. Super cute. And it's pretty big too. I'm gonna put all kinds of cute stuff on there. I probably will leave it in the middle of my island. We'll see how that works out. So I started putting everything away in my pantry, then I looked at it and realized it's in a ridiculous state of array and I need a better way to store stuff. I don't know if you can see that, but it's a really big, giant mess. And usually all the big containers are pushed way back here to the back with the flour and sugar. Oh, I gotta change the muffins. I'll be right back. So temperature down to 350. 350. And then your timer, I think it said 12 to 14 minutes. So I'm gonna put it on 12 minutes. 11, 12. Okay. Actually, I went to 14 and had to back up too. So anyways, my pantry is a big hot mess. I need more cereal containers because we have 4 right now, and I usually have more than 4 types of cereal. I don't know. I really just need to do a revamp of this whole thing again, but it's a mess. I don't know. So if you can think of any really cool, fancy, inexpensive containers I can use to like reorganize this, that'd be great. I just have the plastic ones I bought a couple years ago and I really like those, but I need something a little better. Like I said, the big ones. And then here's my sourdough starter. See how nice and bubbly it is? It's definitely growing. Yeah, it's a little crusty in the top, but look how high that's got from where the rubber band is. It's like way up to here. So, I don't know. It smells good. The first time I tried it, it smelled really funny, but when I put the bread together, that didn't turn out. It was really dense, but it did smell a lot like sourdough. So I don't know. It smells good. I feel like it looks good, but I'll do the water test later today and see how it goes. So anyways, if you have any ideas of how I can reorganize my pantry, let me know. They look super good.